Claude Code is exploding in tech circles right now. But if you're not a developer, if you're not deep in the nerdy tech weeds, you probably haven't tried it yet. And I think I know why. You've got some ideas about Claude Code that are holding you back. Some myths, some misconceptions. So let's do some myth busting. Myth number one: Claude Code is only for coders. This one's understandable. I mean, the word code is right there in the name, Claude Code. So what's up with that? Here's the truth. Claude Code can be used incredibly effectively by non-coders. You don't need to write a single line of code to use it. Why? Because Claude writes the code. Maybe they should have called it Claude Codes or Claude Can Code. But you see why they went with Claude Code instead. The point is, you can tell the agent what you need done, and if that requires code, the agent writes it. You just say what you want. So if you've been holding back on adopting Claude Code because you're not a programmer, stop holding back. It's not just for coders. Myth number two: Claude Code only runs in the terminal. The terminal, that command line interface that's existed since the 1970s. You've probably seen it in the movies, The Matrix, hacker scenes, that sort of thing. And yes, the first version of Claude Code ran in the terminal. That's how a lot of people got to know it. And I know the terminal can be intimidating if you're not a hardcore techie. It feels like you've accidentally entered the Matrix. What is this strange interface? Why can't I just use windows and buttons like a normal person? Well, good news. You really don't have to use the terminal. You've got options. Option one: Claude has a desktop app with a code tab that runs the exact same agent as Claude Code, but with a friendly, modern desktop interface. Option two: Visual Studio Code. Yes, I know there's that word again, code, but you don't have to write any code, trust me. Just use it as an application for editing files and install the Claude Code extension. It gives you a normal chat interface you'll immediately recognize with all the power of Claude Code underneath. So no, you really don't have to touch the terminal. Desktop app, Visual Studio extension, take your pick. Myth number three: Claude Code is the only game in town. Look, I get it. In every product category, there's always a category-defining product. When you wipe your nose, you reach for a Kleenex. When you want to store your milk, you put it in the fridge, short for Frigidaire. When you search for a website on the internet, you Google it. Claude Code was the first product in this category of locally running agents. It's still one of the best, and it's captured people's imagination. But it is by no means the only option. One alternative is GitHub Copilot. Great system from GitHub, available as a Visual Studio extension, as a web-hosted agent, or in the terminal if you're into that sort of thing. One big advantage: unlike Claude, which only gives you access to Anthropic's models, GitHub Copilot gives you access to models from multiple providers. The Claude models from Anthropic, but also Gemini from Google, GPT-5 from OpenAI, and others. Another advantage: the pricing. GitHub Copilot starts at $10 a month, enough to get started and experiment. Their Pro Plus tier is $39 a month for more serious work. Compared it to Claude's $20 basic subscription, which honestly doesn't get you very far, or $100 to get started with the Max subscription you'd want for heavier usage. And GitHub Copilot can do basically everything Claude Code can do. Another alternative is Open Code. Think of it this way: if Claude Code is iPhone, Open Code is Android. It's open source. They've got a gorgeous desktop app that just got launched, a very elegant terminal version, a web interface. And because it's open source, it works with multiple providers: your Claude subscription, your Copilot subscription, various open model providers, or OpenCode's own Zen subscription. You get access to a huge number of models, friendly user interface, and the satisfaction of using open source software that looks beautiful. So no, Claude Code is not the only game in town. If you're not a coder, if you're not excited about the terminal, if you weren't sure Claude Code was the right thing for you, I hope busting these myths helps you take that first step. Agentic AI is genuinely transformative and can do remarkable things for your productivity and creativity. If you need a bit of help getting started, join us for our Sunday School. Drop in, vibe on. Every other Sunday, completely free. It's a welcoming, inclusive, fun community where you can ask questions, get help with setup, and catch some nice demos. And if you're serious about building your agentic superpowers, join Mastering Agent Skills, a live workshop for AI power users. Hands-on practice, customizing and specializing your agent, making it an expert in your workflows and tasks. No coding, I promise.